I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it,
That is
Dave. You
good.
nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe
Yeah,
Rogan there,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You fucking
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing. Hey, everyone. That seems like it didn't play the opening the way it normally does. I see we had a person, Sam Twy here. Sam Tusui said no one is here, not even streamer. That's the magic of the big room. You don't know when we're going to show up. You don't know who's going to be here and when they're going to be here. At some point, we'll be here. We'll start streaming. There might be liquor involved. There might be other people involved. It might just be me. Sometimes just me. And usually it's more of us. If you're still here though, and want to talk, I'm here now. I don't know why that opening didn't play the way that I thought it was going to. But hey, I'm here now. So say hello. Talk to me about something awesome. Tell me how awesome you are. I'm more than happy to tell you how awesome I am. And we've got a hold on. We have a
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Hey, dude. Today's
Dude, I was
Wednesday.
about to summon. I was about to summon you.
Oh man.
I
Well,
didn't get the option to. I didn't get
I'm
a chance to
sorry.
jump.
I thought you were just trying to find me there. I thought I'd just help out a little.
No,
Holy
no,
schmacks!
I'm just
What's
trying to
going
find the
on, dude?
summoning thing.
No word from TK either.
All I got was that you and TK's mom abducted Jafar.
Oh, that's what you got from TK is that our mom
Yeah.
abducted Jafar for karaoke, probably.
Okay.
Ma-
The way
That's
that it
my
read
mom. I
was that
mean,
you. Okay, the way that it read was that you were involved in it.
no.
It was you and no. Okay, so it was just collectively speaking.
Trying to see if there's any messages here. I have no idea. No, there's other stuff I got from TK. But I'm out of loop on that one.
Yeah. No, it was all in the big room gang there. It was just mentioning that you and TK's mom abducted Jafar. So it read like it was something that you and the mom was, the two of you somehow.
I
K
see.
Rock,
I see.
K Rock read it correctly and did not think you were involved.
Okay. I have
And
no idea. I don't know what's going on. Who's Sam Susui?
I don't know. Sam Sasui was a viewer here in the interim before I started the stream. It was just like, no one's here.
Yeah, see, the roomies, ad hoc, and the monk's mother. So all it's saying is Janet kidnapped Jafar. That's all.
Yeah, I don't read it that way.
It's the mother.
I read it as ad hoc.
It's the mother of these two people, so the people in the stream know who these two people are, of course, and the mother of these two people took her.
Yeah, did do that ad
Hello,
hoc.
voice of the
earlier.
hand. The voice of the hand. We get the hand and the voice of the hand.
K Rock, you give me a sip of the tea here. And, hey, ad hoc.
Yeah. What?
What
What are
are
you drinking?
drinking?
What are we drinking? I'm in my boxer shorts. I'm in my underoos. I'm drinking coffee, that leftover coffee from this morning that I just poured some Irish into. So it's an Irish coffee for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and the
I'm
Irish.
I'm I'm currently drinking some green tea,
Okay.
but I've already had 2 martinis.
Ooh, nice.
I'm thinking about what I want to drink next.
You're having a good time tonight.
Well,
Hmm.
we went out to K Rock for at coming up on 58 years of age.
Oh,
Got her first pair of glasses
oh my gosh.
for she went to the doctor. And the doctor was like, "Yeah, oh, you don't need any glasses at all. You've never had glasses." She's like, "No," and he's like, "Okay, well, you need pretty much the lowest prescription possible
Oh, she's
for reading."
lucky. Lucky
So
her.
she got the reading glasses, and so we went out to pick them up. And while we were at the waterfront, we were like, "Hey, let's swing by somewhere to grab some food."
Nice.
Yeah, so I got a couple martinis, and
Ooh, where'd you go to the water at the waterfront?
we just went to we went to Bravo, just
Bravo. I love Bravo. I love.
yeah,
I miss going to Bravo with you guys. Like that
yeah,
was
dude. Bravo's a great fallback. We weren't sure
it's a
where
good
we were going to
place.
go, but I had a fucking pool for some pasta, lasagna type shit, and so we swung by there, and I was like, "Hey man, get me a martini," and the first one went down so smooth. I was like, I don't want to nose,
Nice, nice.
you know. Um, but now I need to know. Now I need to know, K Rock, what should I sip on while you're on the bike? Just have a sipper
While she's on a what?
on the old Peloton,
She's on a bike.
yeah, stationary bike, yeah.
Ah, nice. Good for her. I got
Oh
a
yeah,
stationary bike collecting dust. I don't use it in my cardio. I get winded. I get winded walking upstairs nowadays.
oh yeah, dude. K Rock uses it 2-3 times a week. I mean, she's
K
on the
Rock,
bike,
K Rock.
right? Do I have any Lefroy over there, Karen? Any Lefroy? Oh, you're on with your brother. Okay, all right. I'm fine now. I'm fine. I can wait.
I want to know who's in the house.
In
Oh,
the
you.
house, right now in the house is just me, K Rock, and Dameron. Dameron's asleep
I'm in
already.
the house. We have a viewer. Make yourself known.
Yeah,
If it's you, Sam, we want to hear from you. We want to hear
Sam,
more.
Sam, if you're still there, you're like, no one is here. Not even streamers. The streamers are here now, man.
I wish I could get those, and I wish we could figure out how to put that the texts onto the screen. There's a way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is there a way to do that through
This StreamYard they need to step up its game, man.
Well, you know what? I think that what you've got here is we're at the intersection between options and stability.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and that StreamYard gives us the most concurrent, non-delay communication.
Consistency, yeah, that's
Right.
key. That's key.
Whereas some of the other streaming platforms give us a little more options in terms of adding the text straight to the screen and whatnot. But I agree. I think StreamYard should definitely step up a little bit. StreamYard, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not available as a programmer, but
right.
I will program. I'll manage a team of programmers for you to make it so. I can do that for you. I can project manage this. I can project manage you guys to greatness. Out of it. Yeah, we'll get there. Man, I'm just liking my lighting tonight. It's making my chalk tooth look really nice and chalky today.
Nice.
Made out of chalk. This one right here. Just a piece of
Right
chalk.
there, bump paper.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like.
see it. See, it's right there. Chalk.
Right.
Just ging, 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 ging.
See, I'm liking my glasses. I'm liking my new glasses.
You're liking the glasses?
I am.
Yeah, they're
I like
good.
them. I like the rim. I like the frames. I like the rims.
Bro, I went with round 2. This is the first time I've had round since I was a kid.
Yeah, I
And I
for
did
some
this in these are my new these aren't that old, you know.
right.
So you went round 2?
Yeah, I went
You
totally
I
round.
guess 2023 is the season of round glasses. It's
I
round.
wanted I wanted the gold frames and these are the the photo sensitive ones, but they turn a dark gray instead of brown. So I'm interested to see how that works out. But I like it. I like it.
Now I messaged the Tiki, see if we can get him on here to say hi. Yeah, man. You guys had a cool day today. It sounds like you didn't have to work too much. You were able to get out. You were able to
I
enjoy some
got up.
dinner.
I woke up. I had a couple of meetings with my supervisors, and then like a meeting with I had a meeting at 3:30 with my direct report, my VP, the vice president that I report to, and that was a good meeting. And then I had a fill-in meeting after that about a potential new client, and that was very good. I like that. Yeah, things are going good
Nice.
with the work, man. Things are going good with the work. Like,
Hey, knock on wood. I'm knocking on the wood for you. The wood's getting
yeah,
knocked.
yeah. Like I'm definitely. I feel like I'm carving out a role towards director, which
Dominance.
is which is the next level up, and yeah, I'm getting copied in on more and more shit. And
That's awesome, B. I'm
yeah,
proud of you, bro. I'm
yeah,
so I look, man. I'm so proud of our team. You know, our big room team's just crushing. We're crushing dicks out there. If
I
there's,
feel the
we're
same
just
way, dude. Yeah,
crushing whatever it is. It's just getting crushed in our midst.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
squids, dicks, everything's getting just
Squid,
we're
squid,
plowing it.
yeah, squids, dicks, squid dicks, all of them, man.
We're up in it. We're just doing things. We're making things happen. I feel good about my life right now too. You know, all I I've been real creative. I created a cool song today. I've been working on this other song all week,
See,
and it's coming along.
I need to fucking pick up my creative side a little bit, man, because like the last month or so, I really haven't written anything. I haven't been
You
writing.
haven't. That's right. But you went on a writing spree,
Yeah.
and that's sometimes how it comes, though. B. You know you can't rush these things, and
No. Yeah.
so don't you enjoy, but it does take effort, and I feel that like with creating things, there is something about consistency there too. And look at TK. TK is the inspiration for all of us in as far as how to be prolific. His work life balance is like, I mean, he pays a price for it. He doesn't I think his sleep schedule's not like ours. Like you
Yeah.
prioritize sleep,
Oh,
and
I do.
I got
Yes.
that from you. I learned that from you, and I'm like in the middle between you and TK, because I'm like, I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. if I don't
No,
have to. I
I
work.
feel like I feel like all the fucking vices in the world and all the bad habits that people have, whether it's fucking drinking too much or fucking heroin or fucking eating too much or whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
they all come second to lack of sleep.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like if you fucking miss out on sleep, your body just goes, fuck you, man.
You
You know
can't
what?
do as much heroin. Like if you got a
You
full night's sleep, you
like
could do way more heroin.
way more heroin, dude. That was Philip Seymour Hoffman's problem. He was an actor, he didn't get enough sleep, and he fucking overdosed on the heroin. And Philip
Oh
Seymour
shit!
and he was fucking brilliant.
Is he
You know,
dead?
Yeah, he died back in like
Oh.
2000, like 9 years ago, dude.
See,
And
when
he
you're
was
dead, it
awesome,
sucks.
dude.
'Cause
He
he was crushing some dicks and
Dude,
squids
he
out there
was
too. He was
crushing all the
everybody.
squid dicks.
He was.
Every squid dick that was out there, he was crushing it. I mean, you look at fucking, you look at his fucking career, and you go, Boogie Nights, he was
Yeah.
brilliant.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Magnolia, he was brilliant. Fucking Scent of a Woman, he was brilliant.
Man, I
The
forgot he
Hunger
was even in
Games,
that.
he was brilliant. He was fucking brilliant. Everything The Master, brilliant. He was brilliant in everything he
Ghost
fucking appeared in. And but
He
he
liked the
was,
heroin. He liked heroin.
yeah, like he said, like he was known, dude. He was known as a guy that was like, everyone told him, dude, you have to get help. And he said, nope, this is what I like to do. When I'm off, this is what I do.
Wow.
And I don't even feel bad about him fucking overdosing, dude.
No, because his body of work is brilliant.
Yeah, he was 42. He died at 42. He was 42 years old.
Wow.
We've lived more years than Philip Seymour Hoffman got to do.
Yeah.
You know, back then, he was older than us. He was older than us when he died by like a year or two. And then he died because he loved the heroin. And
see, that's the thing, man. How do you go through life?
Dude.
There's all different kind of ways to do the world. There's all different kind of ways to do life. All different kind of ways. One's not, who are we to judge which way is the best way? If you leave a body of work that lasts longer than your actual physical body, can it be argued that you were less significant than, you know what I mean? Like, he impacted a lot of roles. Now everything fades, nothing lasts, not even movies. Movies are, I mean, they last, but and it gives people a chance to find them and discover them in their time when they're ready to find it. And that's so in a sense, he gained immortality.
Yeah.
And who gets a chance to do that very often?
Yeah, no, dude.
At that level.
My hope, I mean, I never met him. I never met him. I don't know anything about him on a personal level. But my hope is that from what I've read, everyone writes about him being, how troubled he was and how he didn't want to get help for his problems. That he felt like this is what he enjoyed in his off time. And in my head, I think if that's what you enjoyed in your off time, then fucking enjoy it, man. And he fucking did. Until at one point he said, hey, man, you know what? This heroin, cocaine, meth, whiskey mix that I took fucking killed me. Okay. I fucking killed you, man.
Yeah. But you probably went out peacefully if you're on your heroin. I mean, you just go to sleep.
I mean, yeah, he probably fell asleep and just didn't wake up. Is probably what happened.
Did I tell you I had my first colonoscopy last week?
You mentioned it. I think that I
did.
Last week was my bad week.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think
that was
told
like
the story.
They put the IV in your hand, and she goes, "This is gonna," and then they put the knockout stuff into the tube, and she goes, "It's gonna burn a little bit," and it I felt it burn this much of my hand. That's all the burn was. And I was like, ooh, yeah, I feel that. It's burning. And it burned for like 2 seconds. And like 10 seconds later, I was out like a light. And when I woke up, I thought that they hadn't started yet. And I like kind of came through and I was like, and I was getting ready to ask the nurse. I said, hey, am I supposed to be just like sedated or completely knocked out for this? And I was getting ready to ask her that. And I realized the room was different. And then it occurred to me the next second was that I was done. And I was like, oh man. And then I was like, I feel really relaxed right now. This probably is what heroin feels like.
When I had my back surgery, dude.
Yeah.
First of all,
that's so long ago.
Well, yeah, I was
6.
No, I was 13.
13.
Yeah, I was 13, 84, 84, 85. Yeah, it was January of 85.
Okay.
When I was 13. And I had my back surgery, and yeah, obviously the back surgery was a different thing. It wasn't like a cold, because they had all kinds of warnings about when you wake up. It's like,
Oh
hey,
yeah.
the main thing, with my back surgery was I had a class the night before the back surgery where they told me what to expect when I wake
Mhm.
up.
And the
Yeah,
drugs were different back then too. They didn't have as good of stuff to knock you out back then. I don't believe
yeah.
so.
Well, they whatever they had was pretty fucking good,
It
dude.
was pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Then they
because
did
I
have.
remember
Yeah, heroin existed a long time.
I remember I was getting ready. I was in the pre-op, in
Yeah.
the pre-op room, and they got the IV in me and all that, and they're like, okay, and then they took me into the operating room, and they put the IVs and whatnot in me, and they said, okay, we're gonna start giving you. I'll never forget this, dude, because it cracked me up when I came to eventually. And they're like, okay, we're gonna start giving you the anesthesia.
Yeah.
Okay, so count backwards. They're counting backwards from 100. And in my head, I said to myself, "All right, man, I'm gonna see how far I can get. I'm gonna try to stay awake until I can see how far I can get." And I was like, and they're like, okay, we're starting now. Start counting. And I said, okay, 100. That's
Oh
like,
wow, really?
that was it. I was like, I made it to 100, counting down from 100. And I'll never forget, dude. And I was
Wow.
like, I was confident
Oh
when I
shit.
started. I was like, okay, here we go. All right, 100. Like, I
Uh,
thought to myself, dude, I could definitely make it into the 80s. Ready? And I was so ready, dude. Like, I didn't feel at all anything at
You're
all.
like, I want to feel that first knife cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I felt nothing, dude. I was just like, all right, here we go. All right, like I am ready. 100.
God, that's hilarious, bro. This is why I like, and after this, I feel like, you know what? Probably dying's not that bad because you're gonna be on some good drugs.
Dude,
Thank
fucking
goodness we have these drugs. It's not probably not gonna be bad at all.
dying is just a fucking transition point. Yeah, I mean, like
In some ways,
anyone's
for our energy, it is, but our
right.
consciousness, we probably don't get to take with us. Probably, maybe not. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know,
Nobody
dude.
knows.
I kind
Yeah.
of feel like there's some sort of consciousness or memory or something that carries on.
It carries on in the DNA somehow. Like you can change. There's more and more evidence that we do have the ability to somehow change our DNA, and this is why, like, if you're super talented at some type of art, but more than likely, this is not a predetermination of anything either. It really it's more about your environment than anything. It really
I,
is. Seems to be.
uh,
I don't know.
sounds good. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, but who knows? But anyways, the dying part's probably not going to be that bad depending on how you go.
Yeah, I
Depending
mean,
on how you go. I'm gonna get
I
eaten. I'm getting eaten by a shark now. Did I know I said that? It's gonna be a violent. I'm gonna I'm gonna get I'm gonna go golfing and I'm gonna be that guy that fucks with the crocodile and
there
just
was a
get thrown around and ripped
I
rip
know
the
that
shreds.
yeah there I had an experience 30 almost I guess 30 25 20 some years ago 28 years ago or so where with K Rock
Mm-hmm.
where when we had first gotten to know each other and we were hanging out and there was one section where we were just sitting in the old big room and we were talking about something We both kind of fell silent, and we're just sitting there facing each other. And it was like, I don't know, a minute or so of just us being quiet. And I didn't know what was going on. There was this weird thing where we were looking at each other, and I was like, I her face changed on me, and we were not doing mushrooms or any kind of fucking drug, and like there was a sequence of like her face changed from how she looked into different, maybe 8 or 9 different faces.
Wow.
At least 2 of them were male, and it was
Whoa.
very quiet. And I said, "What just happened?" And she was like, you're," and she, before I said anything, she said, "Your face was changing on me."
No way.
Yeah, dude, it was very fucking weird.
Oh,
And
glitch in the matrix.
it definitely gave me a thought of there's some kind of memory that carries over from one existence to the next.
Oh, well, the Indians may have it right then with the reincarnation thing of some aspect of our energy,
Yeah,
Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, so we don't know what carries over.
yeah. His
That's
memory is it.
trippy. That's fucking wild. And simulation theory definitely well then there's a lot of different options there.
Yeah, it's memory energy. I don't know. Does
Well,
memory?
the collective consciousness, because then it's basically Earth memory that's kind of tapping into all of our consciousness to try to understand itself, which is a god being, which is
Right,
it's a
right.
planetary god being that's like I mean if that was a mainframe, it would have that ability just like in the Matrix to kind of to zap into these different bodies anytime it wanted to and like assess, and be like, oh, okay,
Right.
this is what it's all these nodes of consciousness. But
Yeah,
that would be that's maybe that's this idea of simulation theory is that we're all nodes of consciousness trying to
yeah. I've only ever
together.
had two. I've only ever had 2 times where visually I saw people's faces changing. One was that, and the other one was on mushrooms with you and TK.
Yeah, good.
The first time we tried them, and
Man,
I thought, what the fuck is going on here?
yeah, mushrooms they're medicinal in Denver. No.
I'm definitely interested you know, in the whole mushroom thing. I think there's something there. The first time I ever tried them with both of you back in whatever the fuck
A
that
long
was,
time ago.
90s somewhere.
Yeah.
Um, I I the experience was crazy because I remember conversations happening, going, "This makes no sense. Why is this young child?" Because I remember we went down the sheets, and in my memory, we ran into some kid in the alleyway that was talking to you about playing baseball. And I was like, this makes no sense.
And it
Why
wasn't
is this
Hammer. It
happening
wasn't young
now?
Hammer.
Let's just go get our hot dogs. No, it wasn't Hammers.
Some
No,
other
no,
young
no, no.
punk.
And then we went back to the house and played fucking Clay Fighter on the PlayStation there.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
it was a great night. It was a great night. And uh, I remember at one point looking at T and going, dude, his face is changing on me. Like that is not the person I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And I could, but the whole time I was aware of myself. So even when I felt like at one point I remember thinking, there's a bunch of hair in my mouth. Yeah, like that,
You.
but I knew there's not. Like there's not hair in my mouth. Yeah, like this is just a weird
sensation.
sensation. It's not there. And
Well, I mean, you definitely feel some type of connectedness to something when you're on that stuff. Like you feel tapped in to to the earth. I mean, it's something that, like, you're like, I see everything. It's like the quickening. It's a
I
bit
am
of a quickening.
everything. Yeah.
It is a bit of the quickening with that shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel every time I do it. And it's good to do every once in a while too, like to kind of get grounded again. You know, I think.
I can see that, sure, yeah.
And then with microdosing, it's helping people with depression. That's why they legalized it. And there's a lot of studies on that.
Right.
Depression comes from getting trapped too much in your own ego.
Yeah.
Superficial shit. You get caught up on that. You get caught up in it, and then it's like, oh, you're thinking too much about the past and the future. You got to be in the now. Got to be in the now. That is the artist way. That's why none of us really suffered from depression for any long periods of time. It's because, you come back.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
We like to live in the now. Be grateful for the now.
Yeah, I think it pops into everybody. I think no matter who you are, it pops in on you every so often.
Yeah.
And sometimes maybe I think there's probably been times where our crew didn't even really acknowledge it as depression, but it was. Like we didn't go, God, I'm depressed, but we were just like, I'm feeling fucking.
Funky.
We just didn't tag it as being depression.
In a funk.
Yeah, so I think it so pops in.
Also, like, energy does have a lot to do. Like for instance, I mean, like your level of like energy, like we talked about with the COVID. You get COVID, and it's just like you feel like, what's going on? I feel like doing nothing. Like, you're not motivated to do anything. It's like a chemical fucking imbalance. It sucked. I had COVID several times, but they only last a couple days, except the one time it lasted 2 weeks. And that time it lasted for a couple weeks was no good.
Yeah, you were definitely the COVID master there.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So no TK. We got no TK tonight. You know what I was thinking as we were talking though? Our voices sound really good, and we've been doing this for a couple years now, and somehow we stream it on YouTube, but we never did like as a podcast where people just listen to the audio. And there's we could probably sign up for something and just the same way that this goes to to YouTube and such and Twitch, it would just go right into the podcast, and maybe we can get some extra couple thousand more listeners with the charisma of our voice charisma.
Yeah, man.
We got some voice charisma going on.
I think that's definitely a possibility for sure.
We gotta look in the podcast thing and see if we can kick it over to some podcasts or something. There's that dude. You ever hear of Chris D'Elia? You know who that is? Comedian.
I don't know the name now.
Yeah, like Mariah used to watch this dude all the time and got me into watching him because he does a podcast and he's hilarious.
Mariah sent me a fucking.
She told me she sends you stuff every once in a while.
She sent me a video today. I didn't even see it. I didn't
really today. I haven't talked to her in seems like a couple months.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
She thinks of you sometimes. Yeah.
I know
she'd be sending you some stuff.
She messaged me a few weeks ago about the D&D sessions.
Oh.
That we were having with the kids.
Okay.
But I was like, yeah, that's what we were doing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
What's weird about it?
I don't know. I'm just why? Like I never talked to her. Like why fucking? Why are you talking to me? I ain't got nothing to tell you.
You did talk to her. She was on the show for like almost a whole year.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't talk to her like in depth about anything or
Huh.
or anything. It was just whatever. I mean, I have no real will against her or anything like that, so I'm fine responding to her. It just seems
She
odd to me
just
sometimes.
another she's a person out there that came into our orbit for a
Circle,
while.
right?
Yeah. For about a year. She was in the orbit, man. That don't leave
Yeah,
people. That leave people leave the orbit changed, man. They leave the big room. She was in the big room. You come into the big room, you leave a changed person. No drugs
yeah, that's true.
necessary.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's it, man. She's there. She's seen the wonder of the big room, man. And BB, the master of the big room. She knows. She knows
All
the
right.
power. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, that's what it is. Nothing weird.
Nothing weird about that.
No, she just like won. She won some type of lottery that got her into the big room.
Right on. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. So, hold on.
I'm a holding.
Trying to get some last minute gambling in.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a tab. Let's see. Chrome tab.
Herbert
No.
Jones. Okay.
But yeah, I didn't work today. I I ended up working on music all day. Came across something on on YouTube, and it's really cool because people on YouTube, they're like producers steal this beat, and it's like it might be a guitar player, and this was a guitar player, and he just played like this little riff that he made up, and he posted on he'll post it in these like little YouTube bites, which is it's like a Snapchat basically. It's just like a little clip with like some text that says steal this, which is a cute way of saying, nah, use if you
Use this. Yeah.
use it in however you want. And I was in a channel flipping mood. It's easy to do with this stuff because there's so much you could just flip the channels, man. It's so fun.
Oh yeah.
And so I was flipping some channels, and then I came across this thing, and I was like, I do hear a beat. And I went over, tapped the beat out, and then took that into the thing, and I've been editing it, and next thing I know, that's my whole day. 6 hours went by. So I actually have to go out and work still. So I am going to actually, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to wrap out of this thing and head out to work and probably work for the next 4
tonight.
hours. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been working nights. I've been working like,
It is.
yeah, it's a Wednesday, but I got to chip away a little bit every day and make it happen. Captain. And then hopefully I'll be able to share some of the music that I've been doing with you guys next week. I'll figure out a way to. Yeah, I think I just got to get it into.
Oh yeah, man.
Into a tab, and then I can.
All right.
Share
Well. Yeah, I'm going to be unavailable next week.
Oh, really? Seems you're unavailable right now. He just went into, look at that. Look at that. He just went into another cosmos, another dimension. Welcome to The Twilight Zone. You have entered another dimension of space and time. Yep, he is out of here, man. Wait. The wizard beard brings himself back. Out of the Twilight Zone.
I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I will not be. I'm not going to be available next week for streaming.
Yeah, where you go?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm working. This is our. We have a quarterly quality assurance.
Quarterly workathon.
Yeah, a quarterly quality assurance thing where we have to meet with all of our agents one-on-one and kind of give them a review of how's their work been. And so I preferred to have, rather than spread it out over 3 months, I prefer to go, just give me all of them in 1 week, so next week is that week for me. So I'll be meeting with I'll have 70 different meetings between Monday and Friday.
Oh my gosh.
And just saying, it's a lot. It is a lot, but I prefer that. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that 4 weeks a year than have random little fucking weird, meetings every fucking week. So I'm working on that, but so I won't be. I might be able to stop in for a few minutes, but you'll have to get it running probably.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'll touch base with TK, and being that he missed this week, he'll probably want to jump on next week. So maybe him and I'll touch base and see what's up. You can pop in.
If I can
we'll
pop
do a little
on for
shorty.
a few minutes, yeah.
All right, everybody out there in TV land.
All right, man.
That brings us to a little over an hour. BB hosted the first half of it. Go back and rewatch the first half if you haven't seen it. And we'll touch base with you next week, probably briefly again. That's what's up.
Be safe out there, all. And never forget, if there's one thing you can learn from any of our podcasts.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho. I'm fucking insane.
That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan.
You did. Joe Rogan,
yeah. You did. You visually transformed into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.